I have never liked the spotlight. The blinding beams of light, the applause, or the eager gazes of hundreds of people. None of those things have ever belonged to me. I am Jenna, an ordinary girl, nothing particularly remarkable. If there's anything that makes me different, it's that I am Bella's twin sister, the famous TV star everyone knows. Bella is the perfect role model. She is always confident, shining, and seems to have been born to be the center of attention. As for me, I just want to live peacefully, away from all the attention. But everything changed on that fateful day. The day Bella pulled me from backstage and onto the stage of Bella's show. Everything happened too quickly. 1 minute, I was sitting quietly in a corner backstage, trying not to attract attention. The book in my hands was my shield from the noisy world outside. But then Bella appeared, her eyes sparkling, and her smile full of secrets.
I have an idea, Jenna,
she said, not waiting for me to respond, and grabbed my hand to pull me up. Before I could even understand what was going on, I was dragged through a long hallway and pushed right onto the stage. The lights, the applause, the unfamiliar faces waiting. I stood frozen, my body stiff under the bright stage lights. Bella stood beside me, her arm draped over my shoulder as if we always did this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bella's voice rang out clearly, full of confidence.
Today we have a special surprise. This is my twin sister, Jenna.
A special surprise? Clearly, I was the only one surprised. Bella started a strange game that, in her words, was to connect the two sisters. The rules were simple. Answer the questions quickly, or the loser would have to crack an egg on the famous guest's head. I tried to stay calm, but my mind was frozen. The first question ended, and I was left behind. Bella looked at me, laughing as if this was the funniest thing in the world, then handed me an egg. I turned around. In front of me was supermodel Rose. I felt every breath catch in my throat. I stammered an apology as I raised the egg. Then, amidst the loud laughter from the audience, I did the unthinkable. I cracked the egg on Rose's perfect hair. I went home, still overwhelmed with embarrassment. But when I turned on my phone, the real nightmare began. The clip of me cracking the egg on Rose's head had been trimmed, with ridiculous sound effects added, and it spread like wildfire on social media. The headline cut through my heart. Jenna, the shy girl, becomes the joke on Bella's show. The most embarrassing moment on live TV. I read hundreds of comments, each one like a blow. I once thought I could live peacefully in Bella's shadow, but now I understand. Even being a shadow isn't easy. Once you're pulled into the light, you can't just stand there without getting hurt. I didn't want to go to school, but like every other day, I had no choice. The moment I stepped through the school gates, I could feel everyone's eyes on me. Then Jack, the leader of the popular student group, appeared with a mocking smile on his face.
Hello, Egg Queen. Want us to call supermodel Rose to crown you?
Jack yelled, making the entire hallway laugh. In Jack's group, there was one person who didn't quite fit in. Peter. He didn't laugh loudly, nor did he join in the cruel jokes. Peter was a rare musical talent, always carrying his guitar with him. Peter began to appear more in my life. The first time was when my books were thrown all over the place. Peter quietly helped me pick them up, simply saying,
"Be careful next time."
We started talking more. I gradually felt at ease around Peter. He wasn't perfect on the outside, but he was sincere and warm. I thought things were going well until I overheard a conversation between Peter and Jack.
She's easier than I thought.
I owe you a pizza for this top-notch performance.
I didn't cry. I just stood there, letting the pain envelop me. What I thought was real turned out to be just a bet. I avoided Peter, blocked his number, didn't answer, pretended he didn't exist. But Peter didn't give up. Peter left an apology, helping me silently. I was cold, but he persisted. Then one day, he found me at the library.
Jenna, I know you don't want to talk, but I need your help.
He handed me a music scholarship application.
I want to make things right, not just with you, but with my life.
Peter admitted his father was sick, and his family was struggling. He had joined the bet thinking it would bring quick money. But later, he regretted it. I took the application home to read. Every line was filled with effort and sincerity. I didn't know if I could forgive him yet, but my feelings started to change. On the final performance day, Peter sat in the middle of a crowded hall.
This song is for someone who taught me that mistakes don't define us. How we fix them is what matters.
The song's lyrics were an apology, love. Peter confessed his feelings in front of hundreds of people, but his eyes were only on me. After the performance, Peter found me. He didn't expect forgiveness right away, just wanted to prove he had changed. I couldn't answer yet, but I realized forgiveness isn't for others, it's for yourself. We started again with trust. No more grand promises, just two people learning how to love the right way. For the first time, I felt special. Not because of Bella, not because of television, but because of me. And that was my own light.